Here we go then. Multi-Mix, Multi-Cryl, Ultra Jet Matte Black. Using the Iron Star, of course. Hashtag Iron Star Crew. Now, I have been a big fan of Multi-Mix products for a long time. Jordan has done an amazing job, and what can I say? Every time I need a clear coat or a primer, or even some of the colours that they're doing now, I know where to go. Call up SP, give me some Multi-Mix products, job done. Shout out to SP Supplies. But here we're using the Multi-Mix adhesion promoter. Get it right. Multi-Prime it's called. Adhesion promoter. And just because we're using raw plastic here, these were 3D printed handles, and we were printing them for our own parts, which is really cool. So just because it is raw plastic, they're getting some adhesion promoter. And because these aren't car parts, I'm going to be really naughty, and I'm just going to whack some matte black over the top. It's probably not the right way, but these are in-house parts, and you know, it hasn't hurt them in any way. That we've got the desired outcome, and I'm going to cut myself off again.
As painters, we love laying down a glossy coat of clear, achieving a beautiful finish, and especially for our customers. But do you ever find a silicone or chip that's been missed during the prep, only after the vehicle's been baked? Well, the PainTeX UV chip repair kit is the perfect solution. Our UV clear coat dries in 5 seconds on small silicone-sized imperfections, which is perfect for keeping the paint shop flowing where efficiency is a must. Being able to save panels from costly reworks if the silicone is in a visible area will not only benefit the painter, but also keep profitability in the job. And not to mention, our UV torch has the perfect power output and wavelength to cure other brands' UV putties, primers, so having your own torch to hand will also help speed up the prep. The PainTeX UV chip repair system contains a UV torch, UV clear coat, 100 applicator sticks, a handy rubbing block, all contained in a handy little carry case that will fit right in anyone's toolbox. So if you require any more information, please visit the website www.paintex.shop.
Sorry about that. I keep cutting myself off in these videos. I'm not used to it, but I have to push my own products. Why not? So, here is the Multi-Cryl Ultra Jet Black Matte Black. And honestly, this is one of the best matte blacks I've used ever. It's, I believe this is a 3-to-1. Always check your technical data sheet. Don't quote me on that. I'm 99% sure it's a 3-to-1. But it's one of these. I've been using the HS Clears from Multi-Mix as well, and they're 2-to-1. I've used the air dry. I'm pretty sure they're 2-to-1. So I'm pretty sure the only reason I know it's 3-to-1 is because I caught myself out once while I was mixing it and had to throw away some. So don't throw away precious materials. So yeah, just go around the edges here, and these are kind of tricky. You had to paint the back and then the front, and they're a little bit awkward because they're a one piece. I can't separate them to do the back and the front, but both sides are visible as their handles. So it's nice having this this matte black, because it doesn't really mark either. He's done a really good job. I don't know what you've done, Jordan, but you've done a good job. When we put them in the parts, they don't really mark. I mean, I'm sure you can mark it if you're being aggressive and damage it, but I'd be quite happy to put this on my car. You know, it's very, very durable. I mean, these here, they're actually the houses or casings for their mini 3D printer that Photocentric makes. So these are handled daily in and out, and we haven't had any issues at all. And you see there, I'm just pointing out, I've masked up the logo. They've got a light that shines through there. So yeah, just put sort of 2 coats of this Multi-Mix matte black over the top, and like I say, incredibly hard wearing, easy to use. It all dries even, super duper smooth. All haven't got any words, but it's all you need and all you want from a matte black. Exactly what you're expecting. I'm sure they'll do the Batmobile in this. You know, in the new Batman. Let's get a Multi-Mix on there. He'll do the job flawlessly, might I add. But yeah, this is just a nice quick demo. I'll leave all the links in the description to Multi-Mix products. and the FUJI, and I'll even plug my own PainTeX, even though I forced you to sit through an advert. I'm sorry. But, you know, knowing where to get the stuff is just as important as well. It's alright me saying, oh, it's online, get this Matt Black, blah, blah, blah. But if you ain't got any, good distributor like SP Supplies, then you're just going to end up with what you can get hold of, and that's not good. One of the reasons I love SP Supplies is you order before 12, half 12, it's at your door the next day. That was one of the things I boasted about while I was at this place. These guys are based in Peterborough. SP 174 miles away, and it's next day delivery. Even though there were local suppliers, and this is the point, I would have been stuck with what Matt Black they could have offered, because we were going to sign a sort of deal with them that we'll buy our paint products from them. But to be honest, they were terrible, so I said, look, let the guys at SP do this for me, please. And they agreed, and we've had nothing but brilliant service from them, so shout out to those guys. But they have the quality products that we're after, like this Multi-Mix, and they've never let us down, so shout out to them. I feel like I'm rambling. It's hard to talk over and over about, apply it this way, apply it that way. Everything on the FUJI here is full fluid, full flan, 2-bar. I'll put a link for them in the description as well. They're phenomenal guns. Again, nothing but good things to say about them. Probably part of the reason why these come out so nice as well is the fine atomization. If you can get this matte black on here real smooth, like I have done using the FUJIs, and you'll see when we walk around them at the end, it's I was going to say like satin, but it has that kind of velvety. It's not a satin lacquer, this is a true matte lacquer, but it has that kind of velvety sheen that they're not chalky, they're not kind of these horrible matte, sometimes you get that clear coat that they dry a bit milky, and if you don't quite let them cure properly before you put them on bake, they kind of go cloudy and a bit shiny in places. This stuff is, again, unreal. He's done a fantastic job putting these together, so you'll see that when we walk around. Silky smooth matte black. Like I say as well, ultra hard wearing. That we've been knocking these about for a little while and not had any issues. No, no touch-ups have been needed. Not that you can't polish matte, obviously, so having that durability is key here. And you'll see just as we wrap this up, we'll get you a wee walk round, and you'll see that kind of sort of velvety smooth finish. Are we done? No, just a couple of round the back edge, double checking it's all good, which again I always preach edges. Like I say, we'll walk around here now and have a little look at just how sort of silky smooth these are. Look at that, velvety smooth matte black from Multi-Mix. Don't forget they do primers and adhesion promoters as well. We'll see you in the next one.